Hi everybody, it is Judge's Free Time here, and welcome to another I've Got Another Got video. And boy, is this a special video. Alright, that might be a lie. So, what have I got? I got a robot Hoover. And yeah, it's basically a Neato D7, and it's the connected model that has the bin on the top, has the brushes on the bottom, and a little brush on the side. And a charging dock. And yes, I have got the tree up early, probably from the last stream you saw. What can I say? We want to appreciate it in November while I'm not here in December. Anyway, passing that forward, let's show you the app before, we obviously show you it running. So let me show you this app, which is in the folder Dumb Home. Because most of the stuff like Alexa and most of the stuff in here mostly don't work properly, and that's why I call it a dumb home, not a smart home, but mostly because it's a stupid name to call your home, because it's not that smart. Anyway, let's go into the Neato app and show you the layout. And I do love this clean layout, it's quite nice. It might change over time, just like my doorbell, with the Chinese camera and Ring device, which I don't have anymore, but I have got the Ring device, but that's a separate story. Might smash it someday, I don't know. Anyway, the great thing is you can keep an eye on the battery percentage. It tells you the name of the robot on the screen, and it tells you it's ready to clean. It also has this little square thing here with the robot in it, and it shows you the maps of the house, of what it's been cleaning and when. I've been playing around with it for a while, but obviously filming this on a different day to when I'm filming the real video. You also have this thing that says My Home, but you can call it anything you want, but that's where you can select whatever room you want to clean. And as you can see, this is my house layout, apart from on the left hand corner, which is my room, which I haven't done yet because it needs to be well looked into, because it's not to my liking yet. But the great thing is you can select whichever one you wish, and you can name them whatever you want. Sadly, you can't select the power modes for each room, but maybe one day that update will come to them, but I doubt it, because Neato at the moment is not doing too well with this app at the moment. Apparently the updates are very, very little. You can tap up the top here and you see your robots that you've got. You can have like as many as you want, obviously. You also have an options down here, and you can choose between turbo, eco, and the extra care thing, and you can also have a spot clean. Again, this may vary over time. You can also manually control the robot, which has been a feature since day one when the little remote came with all of them. And now obviously the start button, which we're not going to press. So yeah, the great thing is about this is you can click the zone you want. Say for example Sean's bedroom, confirm it, and it will say Sean's bedroom, and then it says ready to clean, and then you press the start button and off it goes. But at the moment in time, no need for it, and just My Home will do. If we quickly show you the three lines at the top here, you can see there's My Robot, Robot Scheduling, My Floor Plan, Settings, Help, and Shop. Now, Shop is obviously where you can buy robot parts, but you can get them from different vendors. Help is where it gives you questions, obviously, and My Settings, which is for your email and stuff like that, which I'll show in a minute. But first of all, let's show you the three little selections on the top here. It says Neato on the top, obviously, and then it says My Robot, which is for hilarity, Save Max, Rick's dog, from Rick Productions, King Productions, wherever the fuck he is this week. Anyway, then you've got this robot scheduling thing here, where you can enter a cleaning day and which location you wish from the map as well, and you can repeat it on certain days, etc., and what time you want it. I obviously don't have that selected because it's very selective of when I can use it. My Floor Plan is where you can make more floor plans even, and add information for each zone. So I can click on this and change it to master bedroom or whatever, but you can put all the information in of kitchen and stuff, and you can obviously name it yourself to whatever you want as well. You can tap on here, which will give you the no-go lines as well, which is very important if you don't want it to go in certain parts of the room. If you click on this little square at the top, you can see you can rename the floor plan or remove the floor plan, depending on what the software's up to. Nowadays it might be different. And if we go on this My Home with a down arrow, you can add a floor plan, which I never looked into today. Well, yesterday, because it's like 4 o'clock in the morning I'm doing this. But yeah, I wish I saw that earlier, then it would have been much easier to make a new floor plan, but never mind. And that's about it, really. It's quite bare bones, and but it seems to do the job. Sadly, sometimes it keeps saying that the surroundings are not great, which is not very cool. But it's just a few bugs, and I wish they would fix it. But from what I've heard, the app has not been updated in yonks, so bit of a disappointment, Neato. For a £400 vacuum, you should at least keep an eye on your software. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot to show you a few other things in the app. But as I showed you earlier on, there is my settings. It has my email, which I've censored. Anyway, if we tap on that, you can see you can change settings, change email, change password, change the county or countries. It's just like, I'm going to leave this in just for a laugh. Anyway, and you've got the About Neato, the legal information, senders, feedback, getting started video, and licenses. General settings is very simple. When you tap on that, you can tell it what units you use, like for example square meters, square feet, and such like that. I've put it as default. If you want to change your email, you can do that. I'm not going to click on that. Change password, you can change the password, obviously. Change the country, not county. And as you can see, there's loads of languages and loads of places, but I'm not going to fiddle with that. Obviously you got the About Neato, which tells you about their Facebook, Instagram, such like that, and their YouTube channel, which is nice, and Pinterest. Obviously you got the legal information, which comes up as a web page. You got the send feedback, which is there as well, which is probably an email thing, and then getting started video and licenses, such like that. One more thing I forgot to show you, in the little robot icon, is not just you've got what robots you can select, you also got the settings and the Find My Robot thing, which beeps basically, which I might show in the main video anyway. But let's go to the cogwheel and show you what else you get in the settings. Obviously I've shown you about the, or what have I don't know, my memory's not too great, but yeah, robot information. It tells you about the robot right here. It tells you the authorization is genuine, whatever that means, to the battery information. It's had 2 battery charges, but that's a lie because it's had more than that. Software version, SN, and model that is basically, which is Botvac D7 connected. Obviously you can edit the robot name as much as you want, but for this I will show you that. So it's put Max in just for clarity and press OK. You can change the Wi-Fi, of course. It just comes to a Wi-Fi page. Robot sounds, you can turn them off. The reminders, if you want to change those to 90 minutes to 3 months to 8 months on these 3 settings, it's your own doing, but you know, the bit alarm, it just lets you know when to change the bin, and the filters reminder, it tells you also where to change the filters and the brush for 8 months, obviously, but you can change it as much as you want, obviously. And apart from that, there's nothing really else to really show you. So back to me. Before we start the clean with the robot hoover, I would like to mention that it also came with a free filter with it, which is nice. Quite expensive though, which is why I'm going to get the cheaper option. Anyway, let's get this going. So here we go, Neato app loaded, and let's start the clean. checking my surroundings. When that lights up, that means I can send it back to the dock. I've put no grow lines around here as well, stop it bumping into the tree. Great thing is it doesn't get stuck under here, which is nice. It may look like he is, but just trying to clean it and he's bumping into things, which is odd because the laser's supposed to stop that happening. Right, let's be a stalker to our Hoover. See, there is a spin brush on the side, and it doesn't make a job, but it would be nice to have two of them, but what can you do? So as you can tell, the dock button now has been lit, which means it's ready to go back to the dock anytime it wants to. At the moment in time, it's down there. Weird place for it. I find it cool that it comes with its own spare filter, but they're not the best filters and they overcharge for it. And if you had a dog or a cat, it probably wouldn't be very ideal, but hey, it's fun, you know. And you know, if you ever want to get your cleaning done and you can't be asked to get the old Hoover out, which I still got, by the way. I never got rid of the Shark Hoover, I still have it. You know, this is a pretty good alternative if you don't feel like cleaning, or you know, you have a day that you don't do cleaning and you want to give yourself a rest, I guess. But yeah, it's as you can see, all going good. Right, so I think it's finished. Let's quickly get to the app quick and show you what it's up to. It's hard with one hand putting a pin in, but it's going back to the dock, I think. Connecting, what are you doing? Come on.
It's coming.
Here it is. Had to load up the app again. That's interesting. It's still connecting. I can't see a thing what's going on here. There we are, let me just see the screen. Yeah, I think it's done it, but it misses some spots every so often. It's irritating. That's one thing I could say that's a bit odd.
I like this bit. What in the butt? I said what in the butt? I said what in the butt? You want to do it in my butt? In my butt? You want to do it in my butt? In my butt?
And it is back in the charging cradle. And the great thing is it does give you a map as well when it's done, but obviously I'm having some connecting issues, which is odd. It's always when I'm filming it starts doing that, but okay then. Interesting. So see if I can get it back up again. Ah, it's offline. Interesting, but normally it comes up with a map telling you what you've done so far, like this for example, and it says you can share it and stuff like that. So yeah, now it's done. Let's come to my conclusions. So my conclusion is, it's a good little robot hoover, in my opinion. Does the job. Alright. Sometimes doesn't do the job in certain areas. It's missing the living bit where the TV is located. And it would be nice if the app didn't offline at me randomly, but you know, it's done well, but every so often I have to like send it out every so often, and the app is not like connecting anymore, strangely enough. So I've got to like do something to the robot, like, you know, reset it or something. But it's quite neat. I do like how it goes in its charging cradle. I do love how you get extra filters with it and such like that. I know most of the robot hoovers do this, but they're kind of rare to find anyway, most of them, apart from the iRoombas and this thing. Chinese robots are a bit harder to find. But yeah, a very good little robot. Has done me well so far. Yeah, the little bin on the top, it lifts out, and you know, if you go to the unboxing channel, you'll see that that it's easy to get the filter open, and you can even get it out and change the filter. It does remind you, as I said, and which is good, really good. Yeah, so quite pleased with it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will be doing a video on other market filters for it, because this one is the Neato one that came with it. But when this one stops working, I will immediately change it out and show you that you can do it. You can also get like the brush rollers as well on third-party places like Amazon, and I will be showing that very soon in the future. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Cheers.